gonna get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the back seat! Tell me where you are, John!
Wolfman's got Nards!
Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. After just doing breakdowns for TV spots 3 and 4, finally we now have the big game spot, the Super Bowl spot for Scream 6. I have watched it a couple of times, so I'm just going to go through it as usual of my breakdowns and see if anything's changed after we do the breakdown. Now I'm not going to cover old ground unless it requires covering old ground, but in this shot here, this is the first shot that we get that's kind of different to what we saw before, and you can see in the background with what we're seeing with Tara here, it's definitely the same room that all the guys were in when you see them in the previous TV spots. So this just confirms that Ghostface is coming to this specific apartment. Now whose blood is this on the wall or on the door? I don't know. It's probably a culmination of quite a few people because there are a few characters in this scene and there's a few characters that we know are going to die in this scene. I know that Jason isn't shown a lot in these TV spots or trailers, and I know that we did see him in the bathtub, or we've seen someone in the bathtub in what looks to be this apartment, so I'm guessing that most of the blood is his. Maybe someone, the other girls or the other guys that have been slashed throughout this scene. I like seeing the extended shot of Sam climbing out the window going across to the other apartment building with Ghostface just close behind them. It's quite eerie and it's quite tense. In this shot we've got Annika. Looks like she's one of the last ones to climb out. I've got a funny feeling that maybe they thought Annika was dead, so they left her behind, because I don't see Mindy wanting to leave Annika to last. I know that some people would do that, but I don't think Mindy is the sort of person to do that. So I think if Mindy knew Annika was alive, she would have made her go across first, but she looks like she's the last one on this ladder, so she's obviously survived a few stabbings and she's just getting her way out, and that's when we find out that she does die on the ladder. I know that some people think that she's going to survive the ladder chase, but I personally think she's a goner. We can see Danny in this shot. He's obviously trying to help Sam with the ladder. What it seems to be to me is we've saw everyone being chased by Ghostface in the TV spots and the trailers. Everyone except Ethan. That's the only person I've not seen getting chased by Ghostface. He's in a few scenes, but he doesn't seem to be getting chased by any Ghostfaces, so that would obviously scream out Ethan being the main culprit, but obviously time will tell. But it looks like here, if Danny is innocent, then he's obviously just trying to help genuinely. This also looks like the bedroom that Quinn was in this little snippet of her and the first time we saw her. This is the scene here where I think that Mindy thinks that Annika's going to die. Annika's obviously in pain here and Mindy's trying to help her across onto the ladder, but you can see in a quick shot here of Mindy trying to get away, leaving Annika behind and climbing on to the ladder. Obviously that could be a bit of camera trickery, but it looks to me that Annika's a goner. Mindy knows it and she's left her behind. I don't know if that's a selfless act or a selfish act, but obviously Mindy's thought, I need to get across here maybe to my brother, and she's left Annika behind. You can see it on her face that she's obviously maybe felt like she's done the wrong thing, but she knows that Annika's a goner. After Ghostface is finished with Annika, it looks like he is going to go after Mindy. The only problem with this shot is we do see Annika climbing onto the ladder, so it could be a case of Ghostface making sure that Annika doesn't die, lets her go onto that ladder in the hope that she will get across even though she's dying, and then Ghostface, being Ghostface, just lets her slip and fall to her death. This shot here further backs up my theory that there is a cult happening in this movie. You can see Tara and Sam looking at each other. It looks like they're looking at the Ghostface killer finally unveiling himself to be whoever he is or she is, and they're looking at each other thinking, who is this guy? He isn't someone that we think we knew, or maybe it is someone that they did know but didn't know personally, and they've just accepted the fact that this guy is part of a cult. Another little sneak peek of Tara looking around the shrine. Nothing to see here because we know everything about this part already, and you can see Steve's outfit in the background there, even with the duct tape. Here we've got some police cars going to what's obviously a crime scene. It seems late at night as well, so I don't think it's any of the day killings that we've seen throughout some of the trailers, so this could be the finale. This shot of Ghostface, I'm not sure where or when this takes place because it looks like nighttime obviously, and you can see the bushes in the background there, so he's obviously out in the streets I don't know if he's out in the streets of New York or somewhere close by the subway or the 7-Eleven that we see everywhere in the other trailers. So it is a nice shot of Ghostface, but there's not much I can pinpoint in this one because it doesn't give much away. And that's it, guys. There wasn't really much else to talk about with this big game trailer because all the footage that we see in it, we've seen in the previous TV spots and the trailer. There's just a few little bit of nuggets in there that it looks like just different angles, but also because of some of the dialogue and some of the angles that we see, then we're starting to piece together some of the things that could happen in the movie. Obviously everything that I'm mentioning is all speculation, but I still genuinely think that the cult is something that's going to be happening. Anyway guys, as usual, if there's anything else that I've missed, leave your comments down below, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.